Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. In today's tutorial, we're going to be learning how to cut this peplum top. So let's get started. So my shoulder measurement is 16. 16 divided by 2 is 8 plus half an inch, making it 8.5. So I'll place 8.5 here. Then measure my 3 inches here for my neckline, which I will adjust. Then on this part, come down by 1 inch for the shoulder sloping. Then I'll connect it from here to this place. So let me roll it down and get my accurate line. So the next measurement I will determine now is my bust point. My bust point is 12 inches, as you can see, 12. My under bust is 16. And this, then for my under bust to my waist is 19. From your under bust, add 3 inches to your under bust measurement, you get your waist. So you can either decide to use 3 inches or 2.5, both works. So I have 19 inches here. So as you can see, this is my bust, under bust, and waist measurement. So the next thing I'll determine is my arm scape. You know, to get your arm scape, you divide your bust measurement by 6 plus 1.5. You can also use 1 inches to get your arm scape. And you can also just take down 7 inches. Since I'm using my waist dart for this top. I'm using the waist dart. So I don't have any business on the armhole. So on this part, I will just go down, just take 7 inches. Any of the method works. So this is 7 inches. So I will rule it out. So the nipple to nipple I'm working with is 9 inches. I will take 4.5. 4.5. I will stop 1 inch before the bust line. 1 inch before the bust line, which is here. So I'll just roll it down. So the next thing I'll be doing now is take my half an inch here on both sides and connect it to meet this line. Then the next thing I'll do now is to look for the midpoint here, which is 3.5. Here. Go in by half an inch. Just go in by half an inch. Then curve it out. So this is for the front armhole. Then for the back armhole, you don't have to go in by half an inch. Just connect it straight like this. So this is the back armhole. And this is the front armhole. So now we'll be imputing our bust measurement. The bust is 45. 45 divided by 4. We have 11.25. I'll place it here. Plus, let me just put plus 1.5 for the joining. Then my waist measurement is 41. 41 divided by 4. 10.25. 10.25 here. Plus the 1 inch here. And the 1.5 inches, so we have 2.5. So that's what we'll place here. 2.5. So this line is our chest line. Where this armhole ends is our chest line. So we'll also place the bust measurement on this part. Here. 11.25 plus 1.5. As you can see, I did not place my under bust measurement on this line. So we'll just connect it straight down. For the length now, we'll make use of 4 inches. 4 inches by 6.5. 6.5. So I'll use my ruler to just connect it down. This is what we need. Then on the shoulder line, remove half an inch here for your shoulder joining. So instead of placing your exact bust measurement, Just add half an inch to it, then you connect it straight down. So the next thing I'll be doing is to cut out. So this is what we have. I'll notch my dart to know where to sew. So the next thing we'll do now is to cut the back. So I'll be using 1 inch here for the back neckline. This is my 1 inch. So the next thing let me cut it out, then show you how to shape the back. So this is it. For the back dart we end 1 inch above the bust line, which is 8 inches. So I will just mark my 8 inches here. Then for the down part of the back, I will go up by 1 inch here. Then I'll connect it to this other side. You can see, so I'll be cutting this side off. Then on the zip line, go in by half an inch here. Then I'll reshape my zip side like this. So this is now my new zipper line, not this one, this one. Then I'll cut this side off. With this, the front and the back side will be the same after joining. So I will notch my zip line, then place the front to get my dart line. Where I will sew my dart. This is where I will sew my dart. So I will notch my dart. So this is where I'll be placing sewing my dart on this part, like this. So now let's cut the flay. We are going to be cutting the flay part of the top. The length of the top is 25 inches. 25 inches minus the upper part, which is 18.5. You know, we took 18.5 for the upper side. So when you minus 18.5 from 25 inches, I have 7.5 inches left. So we'll add extra 1 inch to it to make it 8.5 for the joining and for the folding of the flay, of the peplum. I'll fold the peplum and I'll also join it to the waist. So I'm adding 1 inch, making it 8.5. So now for your waist measurement, you divide your waist measurement by 6.28. You know the waist measurement we are working with is 41 plus 2 inches, which is for the zipper allowance. So I have 43 inches. So that 43 inches, you divide it by 6.28. After dividing, I have 6.8. So the circumference of our flay, which is the waist area of our flay now, will be 6.8. On this side will be 6.8. So you add that 6.8 to the length of your peplum. So after adding it up, I have 15.3. So that will determine the folding of your fabric. So that this part is 15.3, or you can do 15.5 on this side. Then when you fold it like this too, you also fold it 16.5. So let me cut it out so that we can understand it. So what I have here now is supposed to be 15.3, but I have 16, which is fine. You can always trim it out like this, unfold. So when you fold it this way, you also, so this side is 15.3. You can have more, 15.5. The same thing with on this side. So I'll be trimming this excess. Now you fold it like this. As you can see, I'm using the full length of the Ankara fabric. Fold it like this. Then our waist circumference is 6.8. Remember, so I'll just take it round 6.8. As you can see, what we have left for the peplum now is 9 inches. And you know what we actually need is 8.5. So you can always trim out. You can always trim out this part that you don't need. So the next thing we'll do now, we are not touching any other part of it, as you can see. So we'll cut out the waist. So I'm not cutting directly on this line. I'll go up a little by 0.5. Just cut it out like this. Because if you cut it like this, you have excess on your waistline. So I'll just cut it up a little. So this is what we have for our peplum. So the next thing you need to do now is to notch it. So when you open it up, this is what you have. So this one, this side, this will be on the other side. This will be on the other side of the top, and this is the middle, and this is the back. So this middle part, we'll just trim one side of it, just one, like this. We'll trim it straight down. So this side now will be our zipper side. So this is all we need for the cutting of the flace. So let me join it and show you. So for the front armhole, I'll be trimming this part out. So this is my facing for the front and for the back. I ironed my ST on it. So I've sewn my dart. So you can see this is the dart for the two sides. This for the front. And I've done the same thing for the back. So this is the back dart. Join the side like this. Then join the armhole. Then attach my peplum on this side. So as you can see, I've joined the side, the front and the back together. This is the zipper side. So now I will attach my flake to it. Remember, this long part is the one that is what will be at the side. So we'll place it here at the side like this. Then you sew it down. If there's any excess, you can either trim it or you pleat it to the upper part. So as you can see, I've turned the neckline. Then I'll fix my zip. I'll fix my zip on the back part. I've turned the down part of the flay. You can see I've turned the down part of the flay. Turned the neckline. So the next thing we'll be doing now is the sleeve. So before the sleeve, I want to my shoulder measurement. I'll reduce it on this part by 1 inch. So I want the sleeve to be directly on my shoulder. So from this 1 inch, I'll just connect it out like this. So this is what I will do. Now I'll do the same thing for the other side. So I'll just take 5 inches downwards. Then my bicep measurement is 17. 17 divided by 2. 8.5. I will place my 8.5 here. You can add half an inch to it for ease. So I'll place it here. I added half an inch. So the same thing, I will do the same thing here. 17 inches. I will just place my exact 17 inches here. So I'll connect it. Connect from this place down like this. Allowance on this side. I'll be placing my allowance, which is 1.5. So now I'll be cutting out. The length of my sleeve is 7.5, as you can see. 11.5. So I'll be cutting it out. I'll get the midpoint here. What I have here now. Then I'll get the midpoint. Go down by 0.5 for the front part. Then I'll just shape it out a little for the front part of the sleeve, like this. So this is the front, and this is the back. I'll do the same thing for the other sleeve. So guys, this is the final look of the top. As you can see, it's so beautiful. You can rock this with your skirt, your trouser. You can even use your belt for it. So please subscribe if you have not subscribed. Press the notification bell to get notified. Give me a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video.